Welcome back. Welcome to Cities Skylines After Dark, and the city of Freshwater. It is officially I think it was a grand city we became. Yeah, capital city we are. So we're working towards a capital city. We are a grand city. That's what we accomplished at the end of the last part. Going to start with a couple of apologies, goofs, what you want to call them. I'll start with the obvious one. If you watched the previous episode, you would notice the comment where I actually didn't notice that I'd reassigned the wrong district type to this group, and it said it's a tourist and to leisure instead of tourist. I've corrected it and let it run on a little bit, and you can see now that we've now got some hotels. I'm not sure I like them, to be honest. It looks slightly out of place of what I want, but I'm going to go with it at the moment. The other one is that I actually started this recording to lay down the public transport, and I actually forgot to press the button. So what I've actually done is I've created a new separate ring and put the two metro stations, subways, very close together. The reasoning behind that is that I want to expand this out and to connect the port, and what I don't want is too much traffic running through here, because this is going to be my communication hub. Now, just going to check the vitals. You can see that we've got a bit low on electricity, so we better do the honours and get a couple of these down here. I'm not going to play with I will be playing with the solar power station in the future, but today's episode is going to focus very much on this area up here, because as you can see my industry is in trouble, partly because I'm messing about with it. So we're going to start with, I've got to kind of move things about a bit first. I'm going to move the train station over here, because what I want to do is create a new link into this top section. So what I want to do is grow this out first. Probably cut with a one-way road up here. Clippings on. This must be the perspective. And we're just going to say this is be my extension. Now at the same time I want to clear up this area as well, so I'm happy with it up to about there. So we're going to, it's going to be what I'm going to be building is a kind of a limited access how can you describe it? Just gonna take probably come down a bit too far with this. Yeah, I want to create a limited type access. Put the sound barriers on. About that. Yeah, that's makes it look a bit more elegant. Yeah, I'm going to create a limited access type. So I want to come out a bit. Let's just go to ordinary. It's not a sound issue here. I want to come up. Oh, actually, let's go straight. Better clicking on. What's that? Oh, that's better. And then I want it to kind of not happy with that. curve this out. Yep, that's better. Just get rid of this railway line. Yeah, what I want to do is create a junction that allows the heavy traffic to come into here, but it discourages them coming back this way. So what we're going to do is come up with see if we can get something a bit better with a curve. How about that? Yeah, sorry I'm being a bit fussy, but maybe if we curve this bit in here. And then take out this section here. And just oops, I don't want that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Got a nice curve sweep into here. I'm just going to upgrade this bit here while I'm looking at it. So the idea is that this will funnel the traffic in down through into here. Now what we're going to do is get the I don't know, that might work. Just want this to go up. I want it to kind of go over and down, kind of curve in like that. Doglegging a little bit there, don't like that. So, sorry if I'm talking to myself, guys, but if so, that's the first bit, and then what I want to do is come off of here, curve in a little bit like that. See if this will want this curve in a bit. Yep. It's going to be very annoying sometimes. We've got a nice sweeping road in here like this, so that's the idea behind it, and we'll just upgrade this. Make sure it's going the right way. Yep, and what we're going to do is upgrade this bit here as well. And these sections here, which is effectively, so want that out, this in, that out. So I think we can now, so you can see we've got this nice swerving, oops, just do this while I get the traffic going the right way. Sorry lorry driver, but you've got to go the right way. This is all going the right way, yep. So we've got this nice, so what I want to do now is just kind of need to at the moment is I want to upgrade this as well, because I want like an extended one-way system here. And the idea is that this will draw the traffic. Just get this on here. I want to dezone all this area here, and this area here, and this area here, and start rezoning in this area here. Oops, we need to reconnect the railway station, get the trains back running. Let's get the sweeper train out here. We'll just ad hoc join it up for the moment there. Need to do something about this footbridge because it's no longer connected into the... No one's going to... Actually, that's no good. Oh, we need to get over this bridge as well. Oh, I'll just do it. Give these people a connection into the area. Just drop in a path there as well. So I'm going to have to tidy this up a bit, but right. So that's the first step. It's come along quite nicely. Well, we've got no water. Goes without saying. So we've got a little bit of water connected over the top here now. Traffic's going here. Basically I want to dezone this area out and empty it. And the idea is that these trucks should be not going that way. So why are they not? Why are those trucks still going out that way? Oh no, they're starting to go that way. So speed up a little bit. Let's just have a quick now run through. See, this area is filling in quite nicely. Let's have a look at some of the detail here before I go back to what's on Cities Skylines. So we've got a couple of beachfront cafes here. Let's actually have a quick check of where's the taxi ranks here. Actually, let's put you on the beachfront, can we? Is there anywhere along the beachfront where you might actually be? Actually, there's a duplicate here for Kit Kat cafes, wasn't it? Cannot build on water. Put a taxi rank there. Sorry, Kit Kat cafe, but where did I pick it up from? A little bit of light commercial there. The other thing I did do here was I actually moved these, kind of did a bit of decor here. You can see we've gained some, just turn that off. You can see I've put some trees in to reduce the noise. Adjusted these footbridges to take the footpaths away from the edge of the road to see if that will discourage illegal parking. So we've got this here running. Let's have a quick look through the incinerator statuses. I've probably gone a bit over the top. Nice elementary schools getting low capacity. Yeah, it's looking good. Got a bit of residential growing, so let's see if we can knock in some residential up here. Gonna, oops, a daisy. Gonna probably stick. Kind of come down here and come across like that. Connect in there. So I want. I dezone that, and then rezone all this in. How's the water? Let's actually just check the budget. Yeah, it's good. Power's good. And say I want to put in there when the light comes back. I want to do the next bit. I want to fill in here. I want to put a little bit of light industry in this area. See if we can adjust the bus routes. Just going to pause the thing. These bus routes are a bit of a mess now, so I think I need to do something about these bus routes. I think I'm just make this one a bit more simple, I think. So if we drag that across to there, actually no, let's delete that one. That makes it a lot more a simpler route, and we can put in one there. And I think what we can do with this red route is kind of actually let's just delete this red route. Let's redo this red route. Right, let's put a new one in. Where do we want it to go? I want it to kind of come out this way. Why is it all going all the way up there? Because so let's come up to there, kind of come up this way. Give it a more focused, direct route. That's a bit better. Pardon me. Make this the red route again. And as I say, that should now stop the services, because one of the key things with bus services is you don't want them wandering around too much, because if they do, that what will actually happen is the people won't use them. So let's just speed this up a bit to see if we can get to daylight. Just have to keep checking. Got a little bit of industry growing. See if it's still. I think it's still filling in up here. So bit of commercial demand. I think maybe you can consider. Can we have a small commercial area up here? Just on this corner. Just for the local residents. Actually, let's check the districts while we're at it. Let's push Sterling Square up this way, so that as we res these people, they will go for the higher education. Right, so daylight's coming back. We'll just let it run, slow it down. And so we'll just build this, and then that will be it. What I want to do is create a kind of a farming community in here. So we're gonna guess what? We're gonna start with a roundabout. So probably have, say, about here. Let's go out 9s. See, so there is some who says I don't do anything about variety. So we'll just gonna say we'll delete the centres, and what I'm gonna do is come in here. I want to bring a road off of here. Oops. Why won't that let me do that? Because it's too steep. So that's will give me a feed that way. And was there I want something to. This is going out, so that's no good. Get back up. Come back up. It's the wrong way round, so that's going to go again. So that so that gives me a link from that one to this one, that one to this one. Do I want anything to go into town? So that gives me a link to there, that gives me a link to there. I may want to export, so let's give me a going to be a bit of a dog's dinner, isn't it? Don't like that at all. Maybe if we go up straight. Bit better. I want it to kind of curve round. So this will allow them to import, to export, to receive goods there. So that will receive goods from there, and what I want to be able to do now is to send goods. Underneath. I want to bring you back up again. and that will allow any produce from this area to be sent in there and anything to be come back there. So what we're going to do now is just be a bit. Now farming produces noise, so I don't want it to come that close to the residential. So we'll just a little bit of a smidge off there, and maybe we'll put a few. And so I want this area kind of self-contained. I don't want it something like that. There's a zone in. Goes without saying that there won't be enough coverage for water, but we'll just come back here. Back the start buttons, whiz it up a bit, and as I say, we'll probably start down here with a little bit of actually these have got problem with residents. Let's take a chance. Actually, let's come off the curve. Just make sure the zoning's good. Yeah, the zoning's good. Actually, I want to check this zoning as well. Policies. Maybe traffic ban. Maybe we'll try a high-rise ban later on. So this should. Actually, that's. There's always something to do. Always something to do. So we're just zone out that. And put in there. Got a little bit of a little hollow here. This, well, we've got the daylight and we can see what we're doing. Let's just come this way. And drop something in here for the kids. Plaza. Park the trees. Large playground. It's probably a bit too big. That'll go in quite nicely. So we've now got. Oh, that's power's jumped quite nicely. Oh, that's good. So we're zoning a bit more agricultural here. Just to get it up and running. As I say, I don't want it to be too massive. I just want it to add a bit of variety to the thing. We'll just get some paths in as well, just to make it easy for easy access. I don't know if it's going to work off the. I think that will. This is probably just leave that there. Go here and start dezoning this area because I want to push the stuff up here. So here we are. Town of Freshwater, growing slowly and steadily. Needs a bit of more residential. Just drop some residential in there. and I think this is where I'm going to leave it. So just put a little bit of sort of office space there. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. We've got power shortage. I'm not sure why we've got a power shortage. Just put some. Oh, we seem to have lost the power supply. Ha! Oops. A bit of a fail there. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Like and subscribe. Until the next time, enjoy your